Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. See, I'm a teacher and a principal at heart, so it's like always call and response. And I'm a spiritual guy, too, so I go to church every Sunday. So when I say good evening, good evening. All right. It's so emotional to hear all of this, from so many different people. And I must say, first, thank you to Dennis and Elliot, always for the work that you continue to do nationally and for your support of my school. And tonight is especially important for me because it reminds me that Med East High School in Camden, New Jersey, small little Camden, New Jersey, is part of something so big and so national and so international. So I want to thank you two gentlemen for what you do, and to you too, my frat brother, for the work that you continue to do with Mr. Jenkins in support of the Med East School. And, yeah, give it up. So I'm sitting next to Patrick, and Patrick is raving about coming to Camden, New Jersey to visit Med East, and he was there the last day, and kids were learning, because that's what we do. We begin learning the first day of school, and we carry through all year long until the last day. Because I say to my principals all the time, how you start the year is how you end the year. And in starting the school year, that picture was taken on the very first day of school. And I remember it, Tim, because of the green tie. And I got to Med East, and the young man just looked at me and he said, "Why are you wearing a green tie?" Because, of course, it's not Med East's color. So I took the tie off immediately, and I gave the tie away. So the rest of the day, I was tieless. And that was only my third school visit that day, and I had like 12 more schools to visit. So I walked around the entire district without a tie for the rest of the day. That's how much I love Med East and how much I love the students at Med East. And people know across the district, yes, you promised not to say anything, but that is my favorite school. And that's why I'm there so often. And that's why I know all the kids in that building. And it's the reason why my first visit to Med East School back in 2007, it was August 2007, one of the hottest days, and I walked into this building. It was probably built in 1894, 1893. It's one of the oldest buildings in Camden, New Jersey. So old that it's considered a substandard education facility and had been considered that for at least 20 years. When I walked into the building, I had never seen a schoolhouse like that, and I said to the principal then, actually, he was the vice principal, because Camden at the time didn't have the foresight to know that this man is doing great work for all of these young people in Camden, New Jersey, and they called him a vice principal. So immediately, as soon as I could, I made Tim a principal. Moved him from vice principal to principal, right? And of course, I got pushback from my board, and I got pushback from colleagues, and some of his colleagues, mind you, in the same union. But I had to stand my ground because I knew in my heart the work that Tim was doing. And to me, it was God's work that Tim was doing, and it's God's work that Tim continues to do. And I had no other choice but to say and to act on it, that as soon as I could, I was going to find a better educational facility for the young people at Med East. And it was my goal to enlarge the population at Med East. So right now we have about 100 and, see, they like to just give me directions and tell me what to do, right? So we have now 115 students at Med East School, and I'm proud of that. And I'm even proud of the fact that I was able to find a campus for his school. So many of you who've traveled to Camden, New Jersey to see his facility, he's on a campus, not in a school building. He has wings and trailers and professional development centers and all kinds of unique things. And that's what we need to give our young people. I say to my principals all the time, I need 3 of the most powerful ingredients to make a school work. I need the right culture, I need the strongest teachers, and I need the strongest principal. And I thank God that I have one of the strongest principals in Camden, New Jersey at Med East School. Right? Thank you. And Tim, the reason why I visit is because I want to see the engagement. I love the engagement because in his building, on his campus, we encourage our young people to think. We want them to be thinkers. And we give them the platform, we give them everything they need so they can be successful young people in school, so that outside of the building, they can be even greater students once they leave the building. So we want our young people to think, and we give them the capacity to think. And that's why I believe in the next 2 years, it is my role now to grow the Med-East model. We've been talking about it, so now we are envisioning, and we're going to make happen a 6 to 12 model within Camden, New Jersey. So, and I'm getting goosebumps about it because I heard my friend talk about her building and her school and how she has grown the school. Our next goal after that, it has to be a K-12 model, because I believe so strongly in what I see every day, and I walk through that building, young people just teaching each other, and not just in their buildings, but they go to other buildings, and they mentor other students in elementary schools and middle schools, and they teach them the Med-East way before they even get to Med-East. So we don't even have to publicize the Med-East school, because our young people do the public relations for us. And I love that, because that takes the burden off of me. So I just want to say to all of you, I think you all had, Carlos, you said everything that I was supposed to say, and Tim, you said everything that I was supposed to say. I just want to thank you all for bestowing this great honor on me, and this is because, it's not because of what I do, it's because of who our young people are, and that's why we do what we do. And I thank all of you for being the educators that you are. I've heard the personal stories. And believe me, at every graduation, I'm the first to be at the Med-East High School graduation, because I want to hear the stories of the young people, because I feed off of that stuff. And when they have their exhibitions, I would love to be at every exhibition. And I tell the students, email me your date and time and your topic, because I want to be there, because I'm learning something from some of that. And I admit that, yes, I may be pre-PhD, in a couple of months, but I walk into those exhibitions, and young people are teaching me things that I did not know previously, that I had not picked up in 2 master's degrees or bachelor's degrees. And those are the things we ought to do for our young people, to teach them to be teachers themselves. So thank you all so much, and I appreciate being here, and good luck on the conference.